This is now, now is. Don't postpone till then. Spend the spark of iron on stone. Sit at the head of the table. Dip your spoon in the bowl. Seat yourself next to your joy and have your awakened soul pour wine. Branches in the spring wind, easy dance of jasmine and cypress. Cloth for green robes has been cut from pure absence. You are the tailor, settled among his shop goods, quietly sewing. Which reminds me of the sons of Uzair, who are out looking for their father. They have grown old, and their father has miraculously grown young. They meet him and ask, "Pardon us, sir, but have you seen Uzair? We hear that he's supposed to be coming along this road today." "Yes," says Uzair, "he's right behind me." One of his sons replies, "That's good news." The other falls on the ground. He has recognized his father. "What do you mean, news?" "We're already inside the sweetness of his presence. To the mind, there is such a thing as news, whereas to inner knowing, it is all in the middle of its happening. To doubters, this is a pain. To believers, it's gospel. To the lover and the visionary, it's life as it's being lived. Let everything be the name of Joseph, from celery seed to aloes wood. She loved him so much, she concealed his name in many phrases, the inner meanings only known to her. When she said, "The wax is softening near the fire," she meant, "My love is wanting me." If she said, "Look, the moon is up," or "The willow has new leaves," or "The coriander seeds have caught fire," or "The king is in a good mood today," or "Isn't that lucky?" or "The furniture needs dusting," or "The water carrier is here," or "This bread needs more salt," or "The clouds seem to be moving against the wind," or "My head hurts," or "My headache's better." Anything she praises, it's Joseph's touch she means. Any complaint, it's his being away. When she's hungry, it's for him. Thirsty, his name is a sherbet. Cold, he is a fur. This is what the friend can do when one is in such love. The miracle Jesus did by being the name of God, Suleika felt in the name of Joseph. When one is united to the core of another, to speak of that is to breathe the name Who, empty of self and filled with love. The soul, a wide listening sky with thousands of candles. When anything is sold, soul gets given in the cash. People waiting at the door, a ladder leaning on a roof, someone climbing down. The market square bright with understanding. Listening opens its amazed mouth. Bird song, wind, the water's face, each flower, remembering the smell. I know you are close by. Drum sound rises on the air. It's throb, my heart. A voice inside the beat says, "I know you are tired, but come, this is the way." Are you jealous of the ocean's generosity? Why would you refuse to give this love to anyone? Fish don't hold the sacred liquid in cups. They swim the huge fluid freedom. If you want what visible reality can give, you are an employee. If you want the unseen world, you are not living your truth. Both wishes are foolish, but you'll be forgiven for forgetting that what you really want is love's confusing joy. Out of nowhere a horse brought us here where we taste love, until we don't exist again. This taste is the wine we always mention. Spiritual experience is a modest woman who looks lovingly at one man. It's a great river where ducks live happily and crows drown. The visible bowl of form contains food that is both nourishing and a source of heartburn. There's an unseen presence we honor that gives the gifts. You are water, we are the millstone. You are wind, we are dust blown up into shapes. You are spirit, we are the opening and closing of our hands. You are the clarity. We are this language that tries to say it. You are joy, we are all the different kinds of laughing. Any movement or sound is a profession of faith, as the millstone grinding is explaining how it believes in the river. No metaphor can say this, but I can't stop pointing to the beauty. Every moment and place says, put this design in your carpet. Notice how each particle moves. Notice how everyone has just arrived here from a journey. Notice how each wants a different food. Notice how the stars vanish as the sun comes up, and how all streams stream toward the ocean. Look at the chefs preparing special plates for everyone according to what they need. Look at this cup that can hold the ocean. Look at those who see the face. Look through Sham's eyes into water that is entirely jewels. Did you hear that winter's over? The basil and the carnations cannot control their laughter. The nightingale, back from his wandering, has been made singing master over all the birds. The trees reach out their congratulations. The soul goes dancing through the king's doorway. Anemones blush because they have seen the rose naked. Spring, the only fair judge, walks in the courtroom, and several December thieves steal away. Last year's miracles will soon be forgotten. New creatures whirl in from non-existence. Galaxies scattered around their feet. Have you met them? Do you hear the bud of Jesus crooning in the cradle? A single narcissus flower has been appointed inspector of kingdoms. A feast is set. Listen. The wind is pouring wine. Love used to hide inside images. No more. The orchard hangs out its lanterns. The dead come stumbling by in shrouds. Nothing can stay bound or be imprisoned. You say, end this poem here and wait for what's next. I will. Poems are rough notations for the music we are. For 60 years I have been forgetful. Every moment, but not for a second, has this flowing toward me slowed or stopped. I deserve nothing. Today I recognize that I am the guest the mystics talk about. I play this living music for my host. Everything today is for the host. An ant hurries along a threshing floor with its wheat grain, moving between huge sacks of wheat, not knowing the abundance all around. It thinks its one grain is all there is to love. So we choose a tiny seed to be devoted to. This body, one path or one teacher. Look wider and farther. The essence of every human being can see, and what that essence eye takes in. The being becomes Saturn, Solomon. The ocean pours through a jar, and you might say it swims inside the fish. This mystery gives peace to your longing and makes the road home, home. Lovers think they are looking for each other, but there is only one search. Wandering this world is wandering that, both inside one transparent sky. In here, there is no dogma and no heresy. The miracle of Jesus is himself, not what he said or did about the future. Forget the future. I'd worship someone who could do that. On the way, you may want to look back, or not. But if you can say there's nothing ahead, there will be nothing there. Stretch your arms and take hold the cloth of your clothes with both hands. The cure for pain is in the pain. Good and bad are mixed. If you don't have both, you don't belong with us. When one of us gets lost, it's not here, he must be inside us. There's no place like that anywhere in the world. Aphrodite singing ghazals. A sky with gold streaks across. A stick that finds water in stone. Jesus sitting quietly near the animals. night, so peaceful. This is enough was always true. We just haven't seen it. The hoopoe already wears a tufted crown. Each ant is given its elegant belt at birth. This love we feel pours through us like a giveaway song. The source of now is here. Can you find another market like this, where with one rose you can buy hundreds of rose gardens? Where for one seed you get a whole wilderness, for one weak breath, the divine wind. Those who have reached their arms into emptiness are no longer concerned with lies and truth, with mind and soul, or which side of the bed they rose from. If you are still struggling to understand, you are not there. You offer your soul to one who says, take it to the other side. You are on neither side, yet those who love you see you on one side or the other. You say, Ilah, only God, then your hungry eyes see you are in nothing, La. You are an artist who paints both with existence and none. Shams could help you see who you are, but remember, you are not your eyes.